teaching.
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers?
No.
Yes!
You're beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking DIAZ brothers!
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the DIAZ brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
Are we live?
This kid's definitely on crack right now.
Yeah! Yeah!
It's the DIAZ Brothers Show, starring Dylan, Brad, and DIAZ tonight. Where the hell is Kelsey? And here they are, the goddamn DIAZ Brothers. Hello. Can you guys hear us? Hopefully. I know. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the show. Can you guys hear us? We're working off of a new setup due to unforeseen, what would you say, Bryn? Unforeseen circumstances. I would say unnecessary circumstances. Unnecessary circumstances. Unnecessary circumstances. Some limey is down at the arcade using our stream laptop right now. Yeah. And she wants to play Joust for like 50 hours. Right. And so we had so she's using we had to like MacGyver this setup. Yeah. This was a setup we were playing around with earlier. It's more complicated. We had a guest lined up this week, and we don't know what's going on with that. We're not going to be able to use the Space Ghost screen. And hopefully you guys can hear us. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anybody's saying anything. It's so loud. Well, that was for the intro music. Probably. Oh, yeah, I probably didn't. Audio level that out. Well, it's just like every other Netflix show then, where the music is turned up to 11. Does my head look red? Yeah, you look very red. My forehead. I kind of look like I got a little bit of red going on. Am I going to be appealing when we're in Houston, Brandon? I hope you'll be appealing. I hope I'm appealing and not peeling. Okay. Oh, yeah. Those are two different things. Yeah, not peeling. Hey, look, my sunglasses are here. I left them here last week. Okay. What's up, everybody? And this new setup, my soundboard is all messed up, so I can't go back and forth for things. So I think we must be still auto-tuned or something. Oh, damn, you're right. That must be what all of the jokes are. I don't know what it is. Is it clean? Does this sound better, guys?
Yeah, they're saying when
I'm going to shut off voice changer. Dropping. It should be off.
Are we on the what was it, the T-Pain?
It was the T-Pain one. Yeah. It was like that.
I could have been saying shout hey the whole time. Yeah.
All right. That laugh is called a guffaw. Oh, let's use in the chat. Look, you can see more of my chest now because we got a smaller monitor here.
That's true.
Brandon always remembers to plug the sign in.
Now we sound out of tune.
That's just our regular voices.
That's pretty normal.
Admiral Wackass is in. He says, turn it back on. Howls XD, what is up? Jay Ryan, do you believe in life after dubstep? Stiplin Vaughn, Dale A, How Comics is here. Survive, Angela Curry. Let's scroll back a little bit.
Norn Rad is here. Diaz Wave. Yeah, we got the voices on us. Dark Lord Fudd. What is up? Good to see you. If you guys are tuning in for the first time, hit that like and subscribe. We're going to be on here for the next hour and some. We might have a guest.
Maybe
we might have 2 guests.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Kelsey might come in. We don't know where he is. He wasn't on the Jack show last night. And I said, "Where's Kelsey? He's supposed to be on my show tomorrow."
Yeah. And then we're gonna hold up a mirror, right? And then there might be 2 Kelseys.
2 Kelseys? No. We might have an in-studio guest tonight.
Oh.
A man that's already signed Salama.
I guess.
Jaro's here.
No, he didn't. He wasn't here.
Eddie wasn't here for that.
No. Oh, you gave it away.
Oh, shit. Everybody's really excited.
It's a good thing we're on that 3-second delay. We could censor it.
Oh, yeah. God, this is the longest hoot ever. That's called a whoop, everyone. Whoop.
It doesn't stop. It just loops.
Rand Nada is here. Atherline. Past Master Dan was here. I don't know. Llama Gigante, what's up? Kelsey both exists and does not exist at the same time. He faces in and out of the physical plane.
Schrodinger's Kelsey?
Yeah. Schrodinger's Kelsey is right. Who's the guest? Well, we'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah. Unless you're very astute.
Yeah, unless you have ears. If you ever want to know what a chortle sounds like, there's a chortle for you.
It's like we're on the set of the Big Bang Theory here.
Exactly. That's that one.
Yeah. But it's weird because I don't feel like killing myself right now.
You think all those actors feel like killing themselves?
I know I would if I was there.
Whoops to I8.
Too late.
Oh, whoops.
It must be a lowercase L.
So, Brandon, we had a lot going on this week.
Yeah.
Too much going on this week. Today,
it wasn't too much. It was just unusually congested.
Sunday, I got this dinner to go to.
Yeah,
but I also
wasn't even invited to it, but go on.
Yeah. I got this dinner to go to. I got Anna. I'm going to be on Anna's stream.
Which I wasn't even invited to, but
come on too.
Maybe I don't want to go on.
And then Dale should be on that stream as well. Beampad is here. If you guys have any questions, any ideas for polls, put them in the chat and put a big question in all caps in front of it. 24 people in the chat. I did tweet this out just now.
Yeah.
During the intro because I'm quick like that.
You did a good job.
And so retweet it if you can. Kind of burnt out today, Brandon.
It is a tired day. Yeah,
so much sun from yesterday.
Yeah, we had a big outdoor yesterday. Phil and I went to outdoor shooting range. So we were outside for like 8 hours doing that, which is cool.
Should I show a picture of us off?
Sure.
We took a lot of videos, so at some point the video will be made.
Yeah.
All right. So here's us at the range. It was an outdoor range, like Brandon said, but canopy above us. Would you call that a canopy?
Yeah, it's a canopy.
I would call a canopy what Dale Keown creates on streams when he shuts his camera off.
Does he do that?
Yeah.
He doesn't go to the bathroom?
Oh, he goes to the bathroom.
Right, but he doesn't leave to go to use the actual bathroom?
He does not.
Yeah, so we had a cool time yesterday. I feel like this is I guess this is an interesting photo because I'm doing something in it. Like I'm adjusting the scope and all that. Like,
yeah, that took forever to sight in.
It was it was funny. So we did that, and then today, actually the whole week, the arcade has been expanding. So tomorrow's the big expansion grand opening to add a bunch of games to the arcade and more floor space and stuff. So we've been moving arcade cabinets and a lot of physical activity. Unfortunately, we haven't been to the gym in 3 days. So but still we're exhausted. I was getting this thing where like going to the gym
Go on.
And then you get, big and you're supposed to get strong and stuff like that.
Yes.
And like Norm Macdonald says, like, you lift up the really heavy weight and you're like, "Ugh," and then you put it back down and stuff. Well, and then you're tired afterward, right? But when we would go and do the physical activity of like moving arcade cabinets or have to do, stuff like that for conventions or whatever, I felt weaker than if I hadn't gone to the gym. And I think the gym was sapping my energy. So today I actually felt like I was moving the games pretty effectively. It was good.
Yeah. Could you imagine? Yeah. You know who messaged me today about working out?
No, who was it?
It was Simon Bisley. He
says, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to ruin the joke.
He said, "You hitting the weights hard?" Question mark.
Yeah. He probably said "ard."
Yeah,
you hitting the weights hard, like that.
It's like, "Hey kid, you hitting them weights hard?" Yeah, he might have
probably exactly like that.
Probably. And then I left him on red because I felt bad that I didn't go to the gym. And
you did?
No,
I left Simon on red.
Yeah, but Simon Bisley,
harsh. Yeah, Simon Bisley,
the legend. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Muscle Shots. How Canadian of you, Brandon?
No, he was talking about Dale using the pecan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dale pees on stream sometimes.
That's gross.
Yeah. You'd also get a little. Yeah.
Got a Norm in the chat. Yeah, that's good. Norm Macdonald's the greatest.
Yeah. Round of applause for Norm here.
Yeah. I watched the. What was the guy that I watched yesterday? The stand-up comedian,
Billiam Burr.
Yeah, Billiam Burr. Funny, not Norm Macdonald though.
No, he's not Norm Macdonald.
He's not. It's funny though.
We got Admiral Wackus in the chat giving us a big hey yo. So is Jordan Hurst.
Oh yeah.
Hey yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Now that was something that happened this week. It was the CGWF.
Man, there's so much to go. So much is happening. It was crazy. Yeah, CG Wrestling Federation.
Yeah, they did Midsummer Slam, Diaz Bros, Beach Night,
which
went off. Good. It was really good. It was one of their most viewed streams since the first one.
I didn't realize this, I guess, until the women's match, right? Yeah. But everybody was in like beach attire, and I didn't think about that. I thought they were just goofing on the guys, like putting them in Speedos and stuff. But yeah, it made total sense.
Yeah, the beach wears. And the funny thing is Rob Willis came out impersonating Razor Ramon. He had the
he did.
And he did the throwing his mullet back, even though he's bald.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny.
That's funny. He also came out covered in seed oils, which I think caused him to lose his match. Yeah. So if you're gonna wrestle, rub yourself down with beef tallow or lard. I would say, stay away from the seed oil.
Yeah, no one likes the seed oils.
Yeah. It might cost you championship belts. You never know.
Yeah, it could. So Vince McMahon retired. Well,
I don't know. I didn't hear about that.
He kind of ran off because he had that whole controversy with
they ran him out of the business,
paying off that paralegal, the illegal paralegal they're calling her.
Yeah, they should bring back railroading. They should have done that.
Railroading.
Yeah, like when you railroad somebody is when you take them and you tie them to the railroad and then they send you out of town and you're never allowed to come
Jim
back.
Cornette, I was listening to him this week and he was talking about railroading someone.
Yeah.
It is a very weird coincidence.
Oh yeah, the simulation's out of memory.
If you guys are enjoying summer and you need some extra blood pumping through your heart, you need to pick up the Butt Book. Some person says right here, see more ass than a toilet seat. The infamous Butt Book. It's Aid Comics website. You can get a lot of stuff there. Go visit.
Sure. I appreciate you sharing that out.
Yeah. More people awesome. Need the Butt Book.
I don't talk about it enough.
There's going to be a cameo of the Butt Book in CG Vacation that I didn't know about.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. Thanks for spoiling it.
Well, it's going to be hard to find, so you have to find it.
Oh, is it going to be on? All right, so if we reach that 30,000 stretch goal, right, we get that that scavenger hunt bookmark, right? Is it going to be one of the items on the scavenger hunt bookmark where you have to find it?
It very well could be. So
Yeah.
if you guys don't know, we of course have CG Vacation up right now, live on Indiegogo. There's only like 6 days left to this, guys. So you better get on it. 6 days left. CG Vacation. We're trying to hit 30K so we could unlock the amazing bookmark that'll send everyone on a scavenger hunt. As you can see here, we got Babe female Cecil on one side, and then the other side is some items you're going to have to find in the book. So we hit 30K, we're going to unlock that.
The first person to find all those items will have done it first.
Yes. Yeah, maybe there'll be a little contest where you find them, we'll send you something like a piece of paper.
That does look like a dildo.
What does?
The bottom one.
This one?
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about?
Not knowing what it is. Somebody brought it up last time and they were like, dude, Phil, what are you doing?
No.
And I'm now seeing that it does. They had a warranted argument.
Yeah. Maybe. People saying for the glory in the chat. I don't know if this is like, you know how Ichthus comes in and he says total excellence?
Yeah.
Maybe this is Nail Bunny's new catchphase.
Oh, yeah.
For the glory.
Oh, for the glory.
Double barreled right there. It could be.
No, what is it? Mario. Anne says, beef tallow. Won't you smell beefy? No, usually the beef tallow is like rendered. It doesn't have any smell. And it has almost no flavor really until it like cooks into the food.
And great seeing Anne in the chat again. I haven't seen her in a really long time.
It's because we're not doing enough beef tallow talk.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Bren, we were talking about this. We wanted to do kind of like an incentive for everybody that is backing CG Vacation to spread this around. When if we're able to hit 50K on this campaign, that's going to allow us to be able to do a sequel for CG Vacation.
CG Vacation 2,
CG
as
Vacation
it were.
2. More characters, more creators. That'll really show us that there's an audience for this and something that has legs so we could do it in the future. So,
yeah, definitely. We'd love to do this again. And I figured like a nice stretch goals, like bookmarks and stuff, they're cool, and the stickers and all those things like that. I feel like this is a good incentivizing stretch goal. Yeah. Like something like, hey, this, we could push the growth of it, and then people could actually see that we want to do this again in the future. So
for sure. And we're going to be putting out an update Monday, but I'm sure you guys saw this. We updated the campaign, put the Dale Keown pencils, full pencils on the campaign here. But now, after Dale's finished this bad boy,
this is large.
It went off to Shelby Robertson, who killed it. On the inks here. Look at this. And he talked about it on his stream where he added to the length of the image as well, because it's going to be formatted in 8.5 by 11. So it's going to be wider than a regular comic book cover wraparound would be.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
So he really saved us on that. He added some extra foliage here, but you can't even tell. Like, it just looks like Dale did it, and just so amazing. I really think the inks add depth to the piece.
Definitely.
Really, he's great at pushing characters from the foreground and giving the depth all the way to the background. So shout outs to Shelby. If you guys see him, he was inking it on his stream. There's very hairy Cecil there. Chanu with his chicken fingers, chicken claw fingers.
Sometimes they call them chicken tenders.
Do they? Chicken tenders, chicken talons. You got a little Rage-tality homage here. Little lizard. I told him
like those little reptiles.
We got some CG Vacade, the official CG Vacation drink.
Yeah, the rare canned version.
Yeah, they only made that for a few years. And I didn't realize too, this sword is actually her chair. I didn't even
Yeah, that's
realize
pretty
that
cool.
in the layout, or if Dale just did that. But that's pretty cool. Little Blade Devil. So this,
Yeah, great job.
everybody's digging it in the chat. Yeah, if you guys haven't backed yet, please do, because this is getting colored as soon as possible too. It's already been flatted, so check this out. This is the flats.
Nail Bunny says, I was watching a surly guy flatting this.
Oh, you were? You saw Dutch flatten this?
Man, this is moving along very, very rapidly.
Yeah, we just needed to get it out of Dale's hands. And then it was
and then the action could start.
Yeah, off to the coloring board here. So if you guys aren't familiar with flatting, the flat colors they don't even have to be the correct color of what it's going to be in the end. It's just so the colorist has something to grab, so they could select like pit all at once. So just select this color, and then you're just working on pit, and then you add your tones.
I figured it was in the direction of what you wanted.
Yeah,
but
if
I didn't
you need it
realize
to be
like.
But yeah, it's all
kind of
just
chroma keying.
Yeah, exactly. You're just trying to highlight the areas that are going to be of similar color tone.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just work on one thing at a time, and it makes coloring much faster, right? You have that base down.
Definitely.
So Dutch killed it on this. He's super quick. He just, I think, started flatting it yesterday. Had it to me today, and another piece when he was done with this. He had another a 6-gun gorilla pinup flatted, ready for colors as well.
Rand Nada says that he doesn't see Salma in the piece. I might have to do a gag ad,
Babe of the Week
in the
ad.
piece, Babe of the Week, like a political vote for me type thing, campaign ad.
Salma.
Yeah,
Look, there's Helly.
Yeah,
I was
from our very own comic book.
Yeah, Magic Cop, and there's Magic Cop back there too.
Yeah, there he is.
We're gonna have to maybe change these shorts to like white and pink.
Oh yeah, but it's okay because the colors don't have to be exact, because they're just going to select the color, and separate it out.
Look at this. Should the rubber duck be one of the things on the bookmark? Can you find
on the
rubber
cover?
duck? Yeah.
Nobody will ever be able to find it.
Nope. Exactly. You guys will know.
People here.
Yeah. So this is moving along super fast. The tattoos are going to be added too.
Yeah.
Who's going to color this? I want Shelby to color it. And I know he hates coloring, but he's also like the best colorist. So, and he inked this, so it'll be cool if he colored it.
That's big if true.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. He's a killer
true.
colorist. And I even had the flatter send. I'm like, hey, send this file to Shelby to nudge him to color it.
Just in case.
If you guys are in the chats and you watch Shelby, you should just encourage to be like, oh man, I can't wait to see your colors on the CG Vacation cover.
Man, it's going to be great.
Yeah, hopefully you could have, I'm going to be on Anna's to show the stuff off, so maybe we'll have it done by Sunday, but I doubt it. We'll see.
Ron Nada knows what's going on here. Salma is an actress. Salama is a CG character at this point. Yeah. In the Zaid Comics universe.
Start putting Salama. Our guest asks, what's the address again? Do you know the address?
To here?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I know the address.
Let's not say it out loud. All right, let's check them in the chat. Thanks,
1, 2, 3.
guys, for hanging out in the chat while we went over some CG Vacation stuff. If you guys haven't backed it, please do so. Tell your friends. Back it again. If you haven't gotten a towel and you already backed the book, go into the update section. There's a secret link to just the towel. The CG beach towel, that is. Mini She-Hulk. We get that a lot.
Yeah.
She's a witch.
Right. I don't get insulted by it because it's just the She-Hulk from the 80s is an awesome looking character.
Yeah, she's got 80s hair. Went over that. Norn Rad, what's up? The Mighty Duck. Just reading things randomly. Nice
put the mask on.
Looks amazing. We got Sketch 51 in the chat. Is Kelsey lost in the swamp again? He might be. He might be lost in the swamp. I'm not sure. He wasn't on the Jack show. I know he really wanted to come on and use the monitor that comes down here, but we'll see what happens.
He probably had a whole bit set up for it.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing in this monitor?
Yeah, banging on the glass.
Yeah.
Get me out of here.
Oh, you know what did happen yesterday, though? I got stung by 2 bees for the first time in my life. And then the bee stings completely went away.
Uh-huh.
And now they're swelling up again and starting to annoy me.
That's weird.
I think it was 1 bee, actually, that stung me. That would make a lot
I
more
saw
sense.
the bee. Well, was it a bee that you took off yourself?
Yeah, it was tiny, though.
It looked like a little, not a bee.
Well, it was yellow and
William?
black, but it was really small. It wasn't like a bumblebee or a wasp. It was like this little fuzzy, maybe the chat knows, but they had the ability to sting me twice.
Uh-huh.
And both of them are just annoying and not causing any kind of anaphylactic shock.
All right. Our guest may be here in 35 minutes.
35 minutes.
Kelsey
That's exactly when the show
showed up 2 days ago, and now he's gone for 4 months. Yeah. Kelsey was streaming, drawing the CG Vacation piece. Let me pull it up. Kelsey Shannon. Oh my God. And so he was streaming it,
There he is.
and it took him, it took him like 2 hours to start inking it.
This is the CG vacation piece he's on?
Yeah. He restarted.
I hate doing that. I'm not a big fan of restarting. Although in some cases it is better than making large edits to the piece. Yeah.
Let's see here. So he's got
The chat can't see what's
I
going
know,
on.
I'm sharing it here. He's got Heather Swain, as you could see. Sexy Heather Swain
Mm-hmm.
in a sun hat.
I like the axe.
She's a little scarred up. He wanted to keep it kind of canon with the Cyberfrog world, kind of post-apocalyptic. And instead of being at a beach, they're in like this forest, secluded, so none of the Vespis could find them.
Yeah, you don't have to be at a beach. You're just on vacation.
Yeah. So they're like taking a little time off. And as you see here, he's got, this is sped the stream up. He's got Cyberfrog, it's going to ink him, laying in like a little pond, eating some chicken in a tube. What do you call those? Inner tubes. So he gets
Chicken inside of a tube?
He's sitting in an inner tube print.
Oh, I see.
So he was inking this, and I messaged him like, "Hey, you want to come on Friday?" And he's like, "Sure, bud."
And then it got botched.
I hear his chair broke, so that's why he might not be here.
Oh, he's using this as a reference?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's talking about like, these are perfect because I get to use this as a reference. He has the Salamandroid one too.
That's like an old technique for what they would do for animations and like Disney movies and stuff, is they would build the maquettes and then they would use them. Yeah, that's always cool.
That's what we got. That's why we have to make statues, guys.
Yeah.
So I can send one.
We can make them, but hopefully it goes well.
Kelsey's amazing. Yeah, Kelsey's one of my favorites. Just favorite people too, because he's so enthusiastic about everything he does in the comics and stuff. I love hearing him talk about the things that he is passionate about. Kelsey piece gives me Playboy vibes. All right. Okay. I can dig it.
Yep.
General Piggy's here. What's up, General Piggy? Good to see you. Matt Hepp.
Oh, you know what else happened this week? One of our videos from a year and a half ago got copyright claimed, and it was for that Grey Poupon commercial we played.
Yeah, this was it was a hardline stream.
Yeah. Women's Day from last year.
On Women's Day, yeah.
And then I guess we played a Grey Poupon commercial on there, and then it got copyright claimed by the people who run the Grey Poupon commercials. I have no idea. It didn't make, but whatever.
Ridiculous. Yeah, there was a time where I was just showing like old commercials and intros. Remember that?
Yes.
Kelsey's fantastic. Shadowhawk's here. What's up, Shadowhawk? There he is. Heather is in great shape for her age.
She's old?
Well, let's say in the 90s, she was like 18, maybe. So 20 years later.
Yeah. Well, that's almost, it could be as much as 30 years
later. Could be 30 years later.
Yeah, if it was 92, and you could,
yeah,
20 plus years later.
50 max.
Yeah.
She's got a kid, right? Yeah, she still looks hot. So.
Yeah. They are out there.
Working on those legs. Kelsey Shannon, everybody sub to his channel if you haven't.
We got 48 people watching this right now.
I know people love draw streams.
Well, we're not actually even drawing.
Don't tell them that.
Oh, those are my hands.
Yeah, Brandon's meaty hands of a butcher, they say.
Yeah.
Got Comics Legend in the chat. Hi, Diaz Bros. Great to see you today.
What is up, Grey Coupon? I think so. I've never used it. What's like a mustard, right?
Mustard's gross. Disgusting. Yeah. Oh, is that our guest?
And it shouldn't be.
I surely highly doubt it.
No, it's only been
all right. There he is.
8 minutes.
Look at his cute little cheek, eating that chicken leg, and then
he make the
Of course he does. And then he's even going to put Salamandroid like above him, cannonballing into the area.
Oh, okay.
So
that's cool. I do have a question about this though. What's up with these artists? Like the first thing they put down on the paper is their signature.
Do they do that?
Apparently. That's the last thing I do.
Yeah. Sometimes like if you're like John Malin, he doesn't even write his signature.
That's weird. That's why his stuff always gets ripped off and sold in China.
Yeah. You got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Henry Beam is in the chat. What's up, Henry? The Diaz Bros ran afoul of Big Mustard.
Yeah, they're coming after us now.
Well, mustard's a seed, Brandon.
It is a seed. In fact, somebody says down here, Nail Bunny says, mustard is a delicious seed.
Disgusting. I don't know. How do you determine if a seed is good for you or not?
You can eat the seeds, right? But you don't want to eat so much of it. Like if you're taking sunflower oil in, for example, like a tablespoon of sunflower oil is like 1 billion sunflower seeds. You know, that's an exaggeration, but it's like some ridiculous amount of sunflower seeds you couldn't possibly eat in that short amount of time.
Yeah.
Like similarly with peanuts and corn and stuff. So like you're getting so much of the bad stuff out of those seeds in that short amount of time. Like when they say hot dogs are bad for you, you know, because they're going to give you colon cancer or whatever, it's because their experiments are injecting the mice with they're not hot dogs, but it's like just the chemical in the hot dog that gives you cancer. And then so the amount of chemical that these rats are getting, you know, relative to their body size and stuff, you'd have to eat so many hot dogs, you would just die from eating the hot dogs rather than getting colon cancer.
Yeah, like those hot dog eating contests, those guys.
Right. Those guys are fine. They're huge.
Usually they're like skinny Asians, right?
Sometimes, yeah. And their stomachs have to be huge.
I'd say so. All right, we went over this. It's really banking on Kelsey being here. We saw shooting guns.
Seed oil is not only bad because of the GMOs. Like GMOs, genetically modified organisms, you know, they modify the organisms so that they are anti-pest, or they have like pest repellents built into them, or they don't rot, or they can grow in adverse conditions and stuff like that, you know, and the effects of that, you eating that is different. But seed oils, you know, something like canola oil or a vegetable oil or something like that, that's not good for you because of multiple reasons, being that you get a lot of omega-6 fatty acids in you. You get a lot of free radicals because of the way that the lipids are damaged during the processing of the oils. Because
like Malcolm X, free radical.
Yeah. By any means necessary, they're trying to get those free radicals into you. So like that's, you know, like that big push to eat a lot of antioxidants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you need a lot of antioxidants now because you're literally drinking free radicals, sometimes, or like eating them directly, like your French fries or whatever, when they're, fried in the seed oils and stuff.
There was something I was going to bring up here, and I had something to add to your thing, but
was it about seed oils?
It was. We do have a question though before we move on. Comics Legend always has the best questions. I know you're in the middle of CG Vacation campaign.
Good questions.
But what's the next campaign? What is next in the Zaidverse? New stories and characters or sequels to existing books?
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, just in Zaid Comics in general, and then all of the other ridiculous things that we do also. But of course, we want to lend focus to keeping up with the sequels of the universes that we have. Like, people love Lost Pages, and we know they want to see more of that. And we want to make more of that, of course. So that's stuff that's being worked on.
Yeah.
We want to do more Magic Cop stories in the Magic Cop universe. That's currently not being worked on, but there's that kind of like that brainstorming step for that going on. And then we have a couple of other secret projects that are not necessarily new stuff, but things that we just haven't announced yet, and we'll announce them when we can actually get some stuff rolling with them. So right now, I don't know exactly what's going on next because our timeline is getting twisted in weird directions just because of certain things that we have to do.
I would say best bet would be Lost Pages.
Yeah, I would say
we already have.
It's the safest bet. Yeah,
we have. I want to say 4 pages fully colored of the Lost Pages. 1 just came in, was page 5. Inks are done, needs to get colored. So, and 10 pages fully written, a plot fully written for the story, and scripting started on the main plot of it, because there's going to be, like Lost Pages 2, there's going to be an intro and then a main story that focuses on one character. So that's already in the works right now. And then what we want to do eventually is be able to crowdfund and kind of overlap the crowdfunding campaigns.
Yeah.
So we'll crowdfund 1, and while we're in demand, launch the next IP, like a Magic Cop 3.
Right.
That we could keep putting stuff out.
Right. I hate the idea of like people having to wait the entire year or more for the next in the series.
Yeah.
Like 6 months would be great. Every 6 months, Lost Pages and a Magic Cop and another project, coming out. How long have you been into nutritional science, Brandon?
About 6 months.
I don't know. I started doing the no seed oils thing at the beginning of the year. Nutritional science is like chiropractic. It's like snake oil.
Chiropractic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eddie says he's on his way.
Okay.
Dark Lloyd Fudge. Zaid Comics, do you guys only ship the US from your store?
Oh, if you want to buy off the Zaid Comics website internationally, just message us and we could set you up to do that. It's just really weird. The shipping, international shipping on the website for the light type of items that we carry on the store, it would be like $80 to ship a print, where it actually doesn't really cost $80 to ship a print. But because it's, 8.5 by 11 or 11 by 17 or whatever, it thinks it's this huge thing, even though it doesn't weigh anything. So it creates this weird thing. So it's actually cheaper and easier for us. You just message us and we'll handle it offsite.
All right. Great questions, guys. Beanpad, how you created a character as a kid and plan on bringing them back in the future, Zaid Comics. Have you created a character as the kid and planning bringing them back into the future?
Yeah, technically the silhouette is that character. Silhouette was created such a long time ago.
I'm confused about the question. Is he asking, have we created a child character
No. Have you, as a child, created
As
a
a kid.
character?
Have you created a character
Right.
as a child?
No, this is not what the question is. Like, yes,
character's
okay,
not
yeah,
a kid.
yeah. The character is a child. Cadbury, right? He's gonna come back and grow up later.
Well, don't spoil it.
Yeah, but the question is: have you, as a child, created a character,
All right.
and plan on bringing them back for Future State Comics? Yeah, Silhouette.
Yeah, a lot
The
of
character. A
characters.
lot of the
Silhouette,
characters are like that.
Matt Black
Yeah,
were
Matt
all
Black.
from when I was 17 or whatever.
I'm sure he was
Even before
around
that.
even longer than that.
Yeah.
Because it's more of like the joke stuff. We do have some other stuff.
Uh,
Yeah, there's a lot of things out there. But your ideas when you're a kid, they're always horrible.
well, they get better at this age. How quickly do items ship from your store?
Depends on what it is. It's usually a couple of days.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be next day.
Books and stuff usually next day.
Yeah.
Because we have them on hand. Stuff like prints, if we don't already, we just print them out. Like we make the print.
Yeah,
print
unless it's
shop.
my art, then I'll have it printed at a different place that does like the matte paper and the real nice printing for the traditional art look. Yeah. Oh, somebody said, be careful. There's a lot of CG stuff being spoofed on Kickstarter.
That's what we're going to talk about tonight. I just remembered that. So I'm going to pull it up in a second. Cadbury, like those nasty goo-filled chocolate eggs.
Well, the guy, his name is Cadbury.
Right, his name's not actually Cadbury.
Yeah, but
more
it's
of a code name that we have for him.
Yeah.
And if you read Lost Pages 2, you've already seen him. But he'll come back. He'll be back.
Is he referred to as Cadbury?
No, he's not. His name is Warwick.
All right. So the chat wants Seed Man to be introduced
Seed Man
into the comics universe.
You have to do the seed oil comic for
comic
ad.
Oh, it's going to be an ad. Yeah, I was thinking about doing like an anti-sunburn ad for CG Vacation, where it's like promoting the use of coconut oil. Because the idea is
not as sunscreen though, right?
Well, you could use coconut oil and then you get like super tan.
Yeah, but
right.
I'm sure you also burn if you're.
Well, that's from the seed oils.
Right. But you're using the coconut oil to cook and eat with instead of seed oil.
Yeah, but it's
Not
like you put it on, and you get that nice bronze tan.
Coconut oil does not prevent sunburn.
People put coconut oil on all the time.
tan.
Right.
It's
And then,
tanning
right, you're
oil.
tanning. Yeah. It's not sunblock.
If I put coconut oil
Right,
on and
because
went
you're
outside,
full of seed oil.
it's because I don't have the right amount of
Melanin? Yeah. If you had no seed oils, anecdotally, you shouldn't get as bad of a sunburn.
You're out of the will. Another name for seed is nut. Just saying.
Oh, I thought it was Je suis. JES means just saying.
Yeah. It's not French for just wait.
I always thought it was for just
Seedman's nemesis, coconut guy. Oh, dude, we got coconuts.
We do have coconuts, yeah.
That could be another.
I showed that off one time.
Wasn't coconut supposed to be in the seed oil ad?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was coconuts. Well, no, coconut oil was the sponsor. You know how Shadow was sponsored by Blue Coal?
Yes.
Yeah. Coconuts is sponsored by this particular brand of coconut oil.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be like Salama's own coconut oil, like how Paul Newman had his own ranch dressing.
Yes.
She could have, the CG character Salama could have her own coconut oil.
So before we move on to this topic, I was going to bring up.
Yeah. See, Je suis Seed Man.
He's French.
Yeah.
Does je suis mean my name is? Or what's it mean? Hi, my name is.
Yeah. Isn't that what Eminem was singing about the whole time?
Je suis.
Yeah. Slim Shady.
Yeah. So this.
No, my name is
Seed Man. We know.
Chappelle, I think, right?
Oh yeah. Je te door.
Yeah,
Je te window. I don't care.
I don't remember what je suis means.
So we got 50 people in the chat. We had 51 people in the chat. 2 people left. But we're going to get to the main topic, which everybody needs to know about. But we're thinking about doing channel memberships.
Thinking about it.
And we want to get stuff ready for you guys if you do so. What's it? What's this word I'm looking for? So
I wasn't listening to what you were
graciously?
saying. I was reading the chat.
Does that work? So graciously decide to join the channel.
Oh,
Is that a good
sure?
word
Yeah, if
for
you
it?
put yourself out. See, there's this big recession.
Selflessly. So if you so selflessly
So you
join
wanna-
our channel as a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. Like what we would plan to do is, of course, have those emojis. A bonk emoji.
Yeah,
would
yeah.
be
A
amazing.
salama emoji.
Salama emoji would be great.
Yeah.
Snow sea oils emoji would be another good one.
Yeah.
But we want to do comic strips.
magnanimously.
We want to do comic strips for
Oh.
you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly,
Yeah, that would be cool.
of a few different characters to get out there. So we have our boy Alan Alonso
Do you
working.
have something to show off?
I don't know if you've seen this yet, but
Yeah,
this
I
is
don't know if I've seen
this is just kind of a header sketch for the title for our Masquerade comic strip that we want to do. It's a little quick sketch up that he's going to ink. He's going to be doing them traditionally as well. So I wrote a couple strips already, very basic stuff, kind of inspired like by the Phantom comic strips that they would do in the newspapers.
Yeah, definitely.
And so I've been working with Alan on this, and so hopefully it'll come together and we'll be able to throw up some memberships, and this will be in the community tab for you guys to read every month. We're going to have a few different ones. So if things go well, we're able to pay these guys to make them and draw them up.
Right.
Maybe have one a week if possible. That would be
Yeah, that would be really cool. Because there's a number of small IPs out there that we don't really know how to get out.
Yeah.
To that. So that could actually be a good way to put out this other IP I was thinking of. That's really cool. I'm looking forward to this because like those small IPs are really, really fun.
Yeah,
and I think people are really going to enjoy this.
Of course, the Masquerade is going to be very pulpy action, stuff like that. We have some humor strips that we want to do.
Do you feel bad? Jay Ryan brings up a good point. Do you feel bad that you didn't come up with the Ghost Who Walks and the Masquerade doesn't have an awesome moniker like that?
Yeah.
He needs a cool moniker. You got to come up with some like other name.
I'll take suggestions. Yeah. The Ghost Who Walks is too cool.
Right. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
so
like
cool.
almost like Blades.
Yeah, the Daywalker. That's why
that's awesome.
Sean's character Nosfero is the Crypt Walker, which is also awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that's so cool. That it's the subtitle to his book. But yeah, he's the Crypt Walker. So yeah, I don't know where the Masquerade walks, but
Brand Nada says, "What's YouTube's cut on channel memberships?" It's probably 100%.
yeah, I have no idea. RMDO says, "When will you be selling shares? 5 years, maybe?
Shares of the company?
Oh, if
I have to go public with that.
I mean, you look at Vince McMahon; he went public.
And then all of a sudden, you can't have sex with your secretaries anymore, and you know,
$12 million.
this harmless pinching suddenly turns into sexual harassment.
Yes. We got one more question. Comics Legends question: do you have any other siblings? No, we do not.
No,
we don't.
Could you imagine splitting the amount of power into 3 people?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that would be messed
That'd be too
up.
bad.
I don't think that would work.
It would be so unfortunate. No, it's just us two.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Admiral Whack asks for $2. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. Says, give us bonk or give us death. Back death.
Or that also could be short for bonk.
Or bonk death. I appreciate it. Yeah. Here you go. You get that bonk. Thank you so much. I don't know what the hell's going on.
That was messed up.
That was like 4 bonks.
This computer is weird.
This computer cannot handle the bonk. Another super chat, Nail Buddy, for $2. The mask that raids. I'll pay you to take it. I'll pay you to keep it. How about that? Thank you for the super chat and the idea.
You called?
So good. Didn't Vince just retire? That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. I'll listen to Jim Cornette and see what he has to say about this.
It's just going to be him saying railroaded the entire time. Railroad.
He's just going to be saying, if I'm lying, I'm flying. That's what he says all the time when he's telling the truth, you know? All right.
Ooh, the Ghost Who Bonks.
The Ghost Who Bonks? Oh, my God. Who said that? Henry Bemis?
Gordon Goodbrother says, any cousins you can marry, like Anna?
No. My cousin's already married.
I don't think Anna's our cousin.
Yeah, Anna's not her cousin as well. The Ghost Who Bonks. What are we looking up here? So, you guys may have heard there are imposters in our midst. Is that the right? Midst? In our midst?
Around us. Right. Abound. There are imposters abound.
There are imposters among us.
No, you can't say among us because then all
we'll get to.
Well, you know, all the millennials will get triggered
because the game.
Yeah, and the Zoomers. Well, no, it'll be like among us. Oh my God, among us. He said it.
All right,
that's why you say abound.
They're mists foods. Midst.
I feel like Joe Ball here.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. There's some jamokes trying to rip off CG and the success of it. So this wasn't the first, but this is one of the ones I was able to pull up really quickly. Mr. Petre Samedi. Hey, Kickstarter, please take care of these scampaigns. #scampaigns.
Whoa.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
That's ripping off my legitimate campaign on Indiegogo. And we have here the Cryptid King. Well, this book on Indiegogo is called King Cryptid.
Right.
Peter's own IP. Really cool. I backed it. I got the Dan Dahl sketch cover. And this is on Kickstarter. And the crazy things here are, I mean, I assume that these have been running for 30 days. And just now people are seeing them. And look, this is almost $7,000 raised,
which is insane because there's some kick-ass CG campaigns on Indiegogo that are having a hard time raising $7,000.
Right. Yeah. And could you imagine if Pete had this money added onto his campaign? I'm sure he would be super happy.
Well, I wonder,
these guys aren't even advertising, right?
I wonder what. So Kickstarter is the one where like the money doesn't come out of your bank account until it funds, right?
Yeah, you're right. So this is Po Yin Cho is the creator of this campaign.
Yeah.
Has not backed anything on Kickstarter, but has created this fake King Cryptid campaign. And I was awoken. I was waked up this morning by a young Matthew Fowler who sent me this. And he posted right under here about it. This is the
midst.
What is this? Tiger Blue. They did the same thing to his Tiger Blue campaign. It's a direct copy and paste from the Indiegogo to Kickstarter. All the images.
Right, and also has $7,000.
Yeah, and same amount of days, 9 days to go. Basically.
Well, I guess because whatever they're looking for in lira or something like that, right?
And what they're doing is they're changing the title, but you could just type in Tiger Blue and this will come up because it has Tiger Blue in the body of the campaign.
Yeah, in the paragraph.
But this one's just called Unsung. I went over there and reported it. The report button's all the way down at the bottom. And I've been seeing a bunch of other campaigns. Some of them have been taken down. I think this one Vaughn said was taken down just
Is that why
yesterday.
it's called? That's why it says suspended there.
I think so.
Here's the thing, though. It's like, don't you think that this is going to have some kind of negative effect on Terror in the Trenches for when somebody stumbles across this and then it says suspended? And even if they go find it on Indiegogo, then maybe be like, well, why was it suspended on Kickstarter, not having any of that other information, right?
Yeah, it could.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's a big blow up on Kickstarter's end. I mean, what do you do really? Because I thought when you're submit your stuff to Kickstarter, they have to like review you and review the project.
Right.
And it has to, if you're running a campaign on Indiegogo, they're like, you have to have something that's different and new solely for Kickstarter so you can run it.
It's weird. I remember when I backed the third butt pillow on Kickstarter.
Yeah.
They were supposed to launch on a certain day and they were waiting for the approval. So they kicked it back 2 days because they had to wait for it to get approved. They couldn't just press launch like you can on Indiegogo.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if I said Kickstarter, but yeah, it was supposed to be on Kickstarter on a certain day. So like there is some sort of vetting that needs to go on for these things. I don't understand how these are getting out there so easily.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
And it's taking away from
right. And then the other thing too, it's like Kickstarter, is it in their interest to remove the campaign? Because like you don't have your book on their website, right? Like they don't care about that.
Yeah.
What's their motivation for removing it from their website? Just so that
copyright thing.
Maybe that they don't want to have campaigns on their website that people are not going to fulfill.
Yeah, because I mean, these are not going to get fulfilled.
Because like that one with the Tiger Blue one, the Unsung or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It was close to its funding goal.
Yeah.
They had it over 7,000 and they only needed 10,100 something.
Well, look at this one. This is another one that Shantz, we were just talking about, Nosferatu the Crypt Rocker, which you can get on Indiegogo right now. This one was suspended 2 days ago by Kickstarter. It made $1. So how you do that is you scroll all the way down here. If you guys are interested to help these creators out, and there should be report this project to Kickstarter. You click on that. I guess I have to be signed in. But if I was signed in, it would give you 3 options of why you want to report this Kickstarter. Maybe it's too obscene, stuff like that. And then the last one is, I think it's copyright issue. So you click on the last one. And when you do that, you could further report it if you were the owner of this IP. So if you are a creator and have an issue like this, you go take those extra steps to do that. And hopefully it comes down.
It's good that they're actually doing that. We had an issue with some stuff for the Galloping Ghost on eBay. And eBay was like, well, you're the copyright owner and stuff. And it's like, this is our brand. And they're like, well, if you don't have a registered copyright with the fucking government, we can't do anything. And it's like, what? This is the name and it's an arcade thing and all this shit. It was so stupid. So at least Kickstarter is being cool about this. Seemingly.
Josh in the chat. What's up, Josh? First time seeing you. These people backing are being ripped off. Good luck getting them to back anything else. Yeah, so you're jading.
Right. Somebody says in here that it diminishes the brand.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Diminishes the brand. And do you think those people are gonna, if they see it over on Indiegogo?
That's what I was saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're gonna go be like, well, why was this suspended? Oh, it's probably not trustworthy over here either. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Well, most people don't even know what Indiegogo is. So if they stumble across it after having backed on Kickstarter, there's no way they're going to back it on Indiegogo.
Right. Imagine you're an e-thought, right? and
Sometimes I do.
You're selling content, and then someone just takes all the pictures that
It
they
happens
bought,
all the time.
creates an Instagram account,
Right.
poses as you,
Yeah,
and sells your pictures.
it happens all the time.
I didn't know that, Brandon.
You didn't know that? Yeah, every day.
Yeah. So if you guys are Zoomers, you should be able to know what we're talking about here. My Viewers Unit, what's up? Good to see you in the chat.
Yeah, you could put in the body of your write-up that it's only on Indiegogo, and you put Indiegogo logos and stuff all over your art so that you know if it goes up onto Kickstarter,
they'll be there. That's a good idea.
It'll have to be there unless
Indiegogo
they crop it out.
watermarks. Yeah. Kelly is in the chat. What's up, Kelly?
I'm sure PP Wong or whatever is not reading the bodies of the paragraphs. He's probably just copy and pasting.
Yeah. Also doxing bait. You dox yourself to these random people that you don't know. Scrolling down here, 4 minutes away. That was 1 minute ago.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say Lee Ki Dong.
Oh,
but I was like,
yeah, Leaky Dong. If you guys have that issue, go get it checked out. So yeah, that's a bunch of BS. If you guys see a campaign like this, because I've been seeing a bunch of them all day today, go over there, report the Kickstarters, and let's get them taken down. PP Wong, Peeped Wong. We do have
these ideas are just in the air.
They're out there, man. All right, we do have a little segment here, as we do always.
Most of the time.
Most of the time here. Yeah, not always, but here you go.
It's time for the death of the week.
All right, death of the week, Brandon. Why don't you explain what the death of the week is for the new viewers?
Yeah, for people who haven't not seen, we got 50 viewers watching right now. Thank you guys for watching. This is the death of the week. So occasionally, try to do it most weeks. We'll either show somebody who's actually died, and then it's sad and stuff like that. People die. A funny death from a movie. Or something, like crazy, ridiculous death from a movie.
Yeah.
Or, and one time we showed a picture and it was of the Crypt Keeper, and I didn't really understand why we did that.
Did we do that?
Yeah.
Oh, because it was just cool art that you sent me?
Maybe. So sometimes people die. And, it's in memoriam. In memoriam.
In memoriam. Oh, what is this? I hate this. Here we go.
What? Yeah. So this is death of the week.
Of the week. Yeah. So this week, you got Brian Criscow in the chat. What's up? Some sort of CG get together going on in Texas next week. Yeah. Where have you been? There is Houston, Texas. Anime Matsuri will be there. Come on down. Even though I think Brian's in New York. This week, unfortunately, we did have a comic book death. If I go over here, whoop, that's not it. Alan Grant passed away. Alan Grant, comic book writer, I believe he's a Brit. And if I'm not mistaken, someone correct me if I'm wrong, co-creator of Judge Dredd. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd. Let's see, John Wagner, Carlos.
No, I was wrong.
Pat Mills, Brendan McCarthy, Simon Spurrier.
No, those are just people that have written him.
Well, that says creators.
Created by John Wagner. He's written Dredd a lot, though.
Carlos,
but he's also, more importantly than Dredd, big writer for Lobo. All of the best Lobo stories written, dialogue written by Alan Grant. Simon Bisley did this little homage here.
Art Bar wants to know if that's the guy from Jurassic Park.
Yes, it's the character that had the same name.
Yeah,
as Alan Grant, the doctor. But yeah, big loss to the Lobo community. All my main men out there. And then Simon Bisley did this. I talked to him about it. Said it was a bummer. And I don't know. What do you think of this art? I think Biz drew that. You can tell it's Bisley because of the little ink spots down here.
That's from sneezing.
Yeah. He will be missed. I know he did some other DC stuff. Oh, Eddie. Yeah, Eddie's here. I think Eddie's here. We're getting a knock on the door. The back door. Who could it be? Let's see if we have a doorbell sounds. Looking at the doorbell. Who is it? Come in right as we're talking about death. Oh, look at this guy with his shirt.
What's going on?
His simp shirt.
Simp shirt.
Look at this guy
Shane
simping.
Davis here in honor of the closing soon.
Oh yeah, Wednesday it closes. Eddie, what's your favorite Alan Grant comic?
Probably the Shadow of the Bat stuff.
Shadow of the Bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff for DC, including Lobo. I think that's
he did the second series though. Wasn't it Lobo's back?
He did the first stuff as well.
Did he do the first one?
It was him and
Giffen.
They both did. Yeah.
Okay.
So Keith Giffen would do the layouts and like plots, and then Alan, after Bisley would do the art, he would throw in the dialogue. So he was the dialogue guy. They were an awesome team together.
I need a booster seat.
Oh, you can move the mic, bring it in.
No, because I look like a midget.
Oh, well, I
don't want to eat it.
I don't think your mic's working, Brandon. Oh wait, maybe I have to turn it up.
It's on. Can you hear my microphone?
Tap it.
It's not good for the mic to tap it.
Yeah, that's working.
It's there.
Yeah.
Look that way.
All right.
All right, we got 3 people here, 3 out. Still 50 people in the chat. Thank you guys.
Oh, okay.
This is the first show in CG. You ever heard tell of this CGIF people are talking about?
CGIF, yeah.
What do you think of it?
It'll catch on eventually. Everything does.
CGIF, guys, if you're tuned in here at 9 p.m., you're going to want to head over to Otten Stuff, where Joe Sontag, Sean Arndt, they talk about stuff and art. Then after that, you got the Ballers at 10. Well, you'll see a young Shane Davis. You could congratulate him on his Inglorious Rex campaign closing out on Wednesday. I'm sure he'll have a closeout show. And then Camel Nights and Bancroft show, Late Night with Comicsgate, which, so much Bancroft lately.
We have to hide this card.
So much Bancroft. There's
been a lot of Bancroft.
A great tweet I want to pull up from Bancroft, but let's see what's going on in the chat here, Brandon.
Are you guys going out for dinner after this? Yeah, we might go get some food.
I hope so.
After the gangbang.
Yeah.
After the gangbang? Jesus Christ.
All right, before the gangbang, yeah.
All right, talk to the chat, Brandon. Let me pull up this Michael Bancroft
Let's see
thing.
what we have here. CG Urkel, Howl Comics says, does anyone have any cheese? I don't know what that's a reference
that
to.
mean?
Need any cheese?
Yeah, I don't know.
Some seed oil.
Yeah, we're going out to dinner. Bancroft has a show after Camel Nights.
No, it's before. I read that out of order. I apologize.
Great job. Great job. TGIF theme song. No, we do have there's a little like video clip that shows the CGIF lineup. It's got the clouds in the background. Try to do it up like old TV station. It's got the night elevator music that plays.
Yeah, you guys you'll dig it.
You'll see it at the end of the show.
All right. This is what I wanted to pull up. Speaking of Michael Bancroft. Last night, his wife, Mel B, was on.
Does B stand for Bancroft?
No, it stands for some sort of French last name. Because she's French.
Married.
Was on the show. And this is what came of that interaction. Bancroft tweeted out. Now I'm going to try the voice here. Clark is his son, named after Clark Kent.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm. How do you do a child's Australian voice? Oi, Papa, you shouldn't stream with Mama. Oi, why not? Because she needs to clean the house.
Whoa.
Yeah, what do you think of that one?
It stands up, I think.
Sun raised right.
Yeah, I think he really knows what's going on.
Yeah, that was
I didn't like your child Australian accent. You should have kind of.
People loved it.
I don't think that's the case. I think that.
What do you have to do with a child's Australian accent?
You gotta watch the Simpsons episode where they go to Australia, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you have the kid.
What's he sound like?
That's what you have to reference.
Do you want me to pull that clip up?
No, I'm just saying that's what you do. That's how you do the voice.
Well, I haven't seen that since the 90s.
Oh my god.
Oi. With the boys.
That's how you start it. You got to start it off with the.
That's how you get into that. You know how like people do the me.
What if it was Canadian and Australian? Would it be Aoi? Oi. Oi.
No, it would be oi for sure.
Oi, I.
Oi.
Yeah, that would work out.
Oh, we got another super chat here. Sumo Thori, all the way from the far water.
So last week, I believe he missed the stream and had to watch it as a replay.
Yeah, why is Sumo missing this? He's usually always here. He says, I'm here, start over, please.
Well, I think Hawaii is drifting out further and further into the Pacific Ocean.
Different time zones?
Yeah. It's going to fall off the edge.
Right? You heard that. The Flat Earthers got some big early Christmas present the other day. Did you hear about this?
No.
So the Flat Earthers, they think that the Earth is flat, and then Antarctica is not real.
Hence just like a flat Earth.
Yeah, right. They call it Flat Earth, right? So there's dozens of Flat Earthers around the globe. Dozens of them, okay? And they think that the Earth is like a plane in space. And, some people think it's being held up by a big turtle. Some people think it's just floating there.
Big turtle.
Yeah, it's like a big space turtle that's just going through space. Anyway, and then on the edge, there's a giant ice wall holding all the water in, because it's like, well, if the Earth is flat, all the water would just go floating off the side, even though you're in space. I guess there's down in space, when the Earth is flat.
Doesn't ice float, though?
Ice does float, right? But if it's a wall that's constructed, it holds the water in the oceans, right? Well, anyway, so the NASA released this really, really great picture of Antarctica from space. And it's real cool because you could see like the land mass, because not a lot of people know this, or I would say that there's a surprising amount of people that don't know this, that Antarctica it's a continent with land underneath. It's just covered in like 5 miles of ice. And then you could also see where like the land stops, and then it's just like all glacier and like ice on the water. And it's really cool looking. But anyway, it came out yesterday or the day before yesterday or something that it's a CG rendering, and it's not real.
CGI rendering?
Yeah, it's totally just CGI. And it's just man-made on a computer, to show what the landmass looks like and all this. And
it's a big win for the Flat Earthers.
Yeah, huge win for the Flat Earthers, because their whole stupid thing is about how NASA is manufacturing evidence about the Earth is shaped like this and all this stupid stuff. Yeah.
Well, we do have to still give Sumo his bonk. So here you go.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, there's also people like Beampad, who's a hollow earther, where there's like another
donut Earth. Isn't that what Malin's always talking about?
Donut Earth is when the Earth is shaped like the halo from Halo, and it's just like a big donut.
CGI,
Antarctica, NASA, whatever. Yeah, and so like some people think that the Earth is a shell, and then that the Nazis moved inside the Earth.
Is this it?
And yeah, it's one of these ones. I saw a close-up picture one. And this is really cool. Like, that's like, oh man, look at the land mass underneath that ice. and then you have the ice there on the outside, you know. And then it turns out this whole thing is fake. Well,
how do we trust them?
That's the thing, right? That's the thing. And you know that there's some cool ass stuff underneath that ice from like civilizations long gone, and they're trying to pull the fast one with us, you know, showing this stupid thing off. Yeah. Just like the documentary.
What do you think about this?
Moon landing.
Brian Kriskow says there's going to be some deadly viruses emerging from the cryostasis as the glaciers melt. Hopefully some monsters too.
Oh man.
In the middle of that whole glacier is like a whirlpool refrigerator ice maker. Because every ice maker in every refrigerator I've ever seen, it just freezes up.
Oh,
you gotta thaw it out.
It's the worst.
So I think that's what's at the center of that.
Ice is water. Damn it.
Let's go. Why is Angela just shouting?
Did you guys watch X-Files? There's a great episode called Jose Chung's from Outer Space, and there's
it's the only episode
like a space. There's like a monster but he's from the center of the earth named Rocky, I think, and he's like this like Cyclops guy with a horn and stuff, and he speaks like perfect English, and it's just really, really weird. It's a great episode.
I never seen it.
Yeah, it's you watch X-Files?
You know, I've seen, I think, maybe 4 episodes. One was with a werewolf, and one was with the inbred family.
Oh,
which
yeah.
was really weird.
Not a good episode.
Not a good
to start on.
It was a great episode.
It's a great episode. It's not the starting episode.
I would see them at random.
Yeah. You watch Jose Chung's from Outer Space because it's got like this really, really weird non-canonical tone to it. Like the story is just like, it has nothing to do with anything in the X-Files. But Jesse Ventura's in it as like a Men in Black, and it's perfect. He's so good.
Yeah, it's Jesse Ventura and Alex Trebek, right?
Oh yeah, Alex Trebek is the other Men in Black too, and they play themselves as the Men in Black. Like if Alex Trebek and Jesse Ventura were just Men in Black, but also in Hollywood and stuff. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty great. How was the new season of X-Files?
Dude, Fox Mulder here. It's a great episode, maybe the best episode.
Where is he at?
Right here.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Fox Mulder?
Hilarious.
Good to see you. Thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for joining here. Fox Mulder, everybody. Formerly Spooky Mulder.
Smoking Alien?
Dropped it. That one has the Smoking Alien. I haven't watched it in such a long time. I have to watch it again. It's great.
Fluke Man episodes freak me out. Yeah, is that Tombs?
No, that's a different episode. The Fluke guy's like the all pale thing with like the sucker mouth.
Oh yeah. They do that a lot nowadays.
Yeah, they do like with the Resident Evil zombies, or they have like the big sucker flange finger mouth things.
And what do you were talking about this recently, Eddie? These old Godzilla movies with the guys in the costumes doing drop kicks.
It was great. I had my kids watching them like 2 weeks ago. I was just watching. We were watching the new like King Kong and Godzilla movies.
Yeah,
just rushing through them, you know. And then I was like, man, could you imagine if these guys were like, instead of CGI, it was just guys in giant costumes? And my kids were like, yeah, that would look corny. I was like, funny you say so. So
well,
I put them on. They're just like, oh my God. But
that's awesome.
It's great.
The Mist. What do you guys think about The Mist?
The Mist. Is that the one with Tom Jane?
Yeah. Thomas Jane.
Dude, the end.
It was all right. Yeah, the ending. I don't know.
You have a family, right? So like you got.
But it's like you're trying to depress people. Like,
yes. What do you think about those endings? Now, would you call that a screw the audience ending?
It is very much a screw the audience ending.
Yeah.
What do you think about those endings? Because I have stories that have endings like that. But I'm like,
no,
do I do that? Because
you don't do that.
Screw the audience.
You don't do that. Like, I'm not writer extraordinaire, but you don't do that because if you don't do that, like, I think people will come back. But I think, it's not guaranteed. But I think there's a guaranteed drop off of some percentage if you do that. You know what I mean? Like, just people will just turn off from
Well,
there.
in the book, because it's Stephen King, in the book, I don't think that's how the book ends, but the movie ends like that.
Yeah.
But I have a story that was based around an ending like that. What, like,
Well, it depends on what you're
not
writing
exactly,
also,
but
I
a
guess.
screw the audience thing where it's like, oh, it's not the happy ending, you know, and then that's where the IP would end. But it's like taking that risk and chance of putting out a story like
Well,
that.
I think if you're not building a universe, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Right. If it's a one-off, yeah, it's
like
it's
Frisky Dingo did this a lot, where they would create these really cool characters that you're like, man, that guy's awesome. I wish I had an action figure of that or something. And then like the next episode, they would just blow him up or something, or like kill him off.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn it, I would have loved to see that character around here a lot more.
Beyond Time, what's up, Mr. Herbie? What's up, brother?
Oh, we don't have the what's
Good
up.
to see you.
on
I know we don't have the what's up.
We could do
it's
the
on new
clip.
one. Yeah, we could. Let's see. Frank Darabont wrote the ending for the movie. There you go. The misdirector
rough ending.
changed the ending, different from the story. The ending was great.
I'm
Miguel.
glad everybody in the chat knows what this ending is.
Missed ending was impactful. Yeah, we don't have to spoil it.
Yeah.
Here, the black and white version of the film is better. Is it just filmed in black and white? I really like the miss. Darabont's challenge in the ending was that the novella really didn't have one. Yeah, your people don't like Stephen King's endings to his books. True tragedy. The original story, the army doesn't come to save the day. The world is just effed.
Oh, Angela Curry forgot the ending.
Oh my God, Angela.
There's way too many people in the chat that already know it, apparently.
Yeah. I love this chat. Beaver's Unit. That's what she said. Never a happy ending. Oh my God. I won't even.
You know, I sent my wife this link. I think my kids are in the car.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
They're in the
We're all
car
good.
listening to it?
Well, they probably on their phone. I sent my brothers.
Oh, I thought they were not waiting out in the parking lot.
No, yeah, they're in the car right now. Don't worry, I cracked the window.
Brian Criscal. Dark endings are fine. Just can't bring myself to write one.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the audience reaction.
Okay. For the two types of endings, you know, one like The Mist,
Yeah.
you also have the exact opposite, and that's where all the characters from the movie end up in the same room, and then a big dance party starts, right? Like they start playing some music and they all
Shrek.
start dancing around.
You're talking about a Shrek ending.
Yeah, Shrek, Scooby-Doo ending, you know, Hotel Transylvania, stuff like that. Everybody just starts dancing around.
What's that? Roman Michelle high school reunion.
Sure.
I don't know if a lot of people.
I
like that
wonder.
movie. I thought it was fun.
That movie's
Romy
great.
Michelle is a great movie. Great movie. That's one of those like, you know, that guilty pleasure movie, right? You feel bad that you like it. So yeah, Bollywood ending. Sure.
Bollywood ending. Yeah. Can we get a frip? I don't know what that means.
Like that? Like that?
Who was saying that? That was Cecil was talking about that.
What's a frip?
What is that?
So he
Explain
said that a bunch of like whatever these businessmen or whatever they used to run with, that they would always say we're going to get a frip, and it was basically they were going to some Asian massage parlor or something. They would tell them to flip, but they would say frip.
Oh, because they can't pronounce the L. That's right.
I thought it was going to be like what is it?
Nah.
From Blues Brothers.
Yeah, Orange Whip.
Yeah, Orange Whip.
Orange Whip. Orange Whip.
Orange Whip.
Orange Whips. Let's see what else. How Comics. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. Endings suck the most. Yeah, dream endings do suck. We're not doing dream endings. Where is Kelsey? I don't know. He broke his chair. It's not a frap. Here we go. Brian Criscow. It's all about what's right for the story. Dickens originally had a downbeat ending for Great Expectations, but he rewrote it. When you read them both, you realize the happy ending was the right one. So write two endings.
Well, that's on the writer.
Yeah, sure.
You know, so I guess like if you had an editor or something, he could want you to change the ending or you know, something about the story. But that comes with you being a good writer and figuring that out.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a dance party ending one time and we'll see how that sells.
No, I mean, that sounds like something that's good for Magic Cop. Dance party ending for Magic Cop.
Yeah.
I know a possible IP coming up that might end up with a dance party.
I know what he's talking about here. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
we've talked about him on here before.
Jeez.
New Eddie's writing a new IP for us. American Discord, what's up? Shelby Robertson, Happy Ending Edition costs more. There you go. Good to see you, Shelby.
Frippaverse?
The Frippaverse. Yeah.
This is terrible.
Kelsey's building an IKEA chair at this moment. He's probably eating those meatballs too that they have at IKEA. Swedish meatballs. Disgusting. CG Vacation dance party? We might. Yeah, now that Shelby's here. Shelby, I don't know if you saw this. Actually, it's down here. Oh no, I X'd out of it.
Great job. We could do like a Saturday Night Fever CG Vacation style, where we send everybody back, and then everybody's got that disco stuff on.
How about not?
No, everybody would love it. Big collars, paint cans everywhere.
Here we go.
What, you're mixing Breaking 2 with
No, I thought that was
Saturday Night Fever?
I thought that was the same, or I thought that was that movie.
Paint cans?
Yeah, wasn't John Travolta a paint guy in that movie?
Painting.
Possibly. I don't
know.
Oh, you're calling me out here, and you don't even
Painter
know
man. I think he put up.
When you said paint cans, I'm thinking of like taggers.
No, not spray cans. Yeah, who was John Travolta in that movie?
Magic Cop on a Train detective story with 3 endings.
Oh my god!
Like Murder on the Orient Express
Like Clue.
style.
Yeah, see, Clue's a classic. Magic Cop needs more 80s dance party ending to the story arcs. Yeah, I might do that. But here, Shelby's in the chat. I wanted him to see this, even though he better already seen it.
That came out good, man.
The flatted cover for CG Vacation. Back it if you have not yet. Look at Cecil. He's all hairy.
He's only caring about the Babe of the Week poll. That's a Monday thing. That's for the Hardline show.
Yeah. Who was saying that? Shelby?
Yeah, Shelby. American Discord.
He obviously
right?
doesn't.
Shelby?
Yeah, he obviously doesn't watch our shows.
Clearly.
There's Magic
Google
Cop.
says Tony.
There you go. All right. What else do we have to talk about? Eddie, is there anything you wanted to talk about tonight?
No, honestly, not right now. I'm overdue for an update. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that some good, some not good, but we're still grinding. Work is not trying to bring the show down.
You got to stay on the grind, man. But the good thing is you're not going to do one of those endings like The Mist.
I'm not going to do one of those endings. The good news is the book is still being worked on, not as fast as we thought it was going to be. There are other things in the works. Some stuff that just popped off this last week.
Oh,
and yeah, I mean, just I'm trying, man. I'm trying. So
he's full speed ahead, Eddie.
Yeah,
we're gonna get some more Sovereign Wolf.
Real life took over really fast.
That's what happens, bro.
The whole Richard Pryor thing, where the heart attack, the whole bit, where like you think you can outdo the heart attack.
I was born in the '90s, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, anybody that knows the Richard Pryor bit, that's what life did to me. So
he was really good friends with the Godfather. Did you hear about that?
Really good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What's that guy's name? Marlon Brando?
Yeah.
A little too good.
Save that for the hard line.
All right, we'll talk about that. Art Bar says, look sick. Thank you. And thanks, Shelby. You really knocked it out of the park there.
Yeah.
And he's going to polish that up and get it rolling for print, I'd say, if it was under my control. So no Babe of the Week. God damn it, Shelby. That's Monday.
Who was Babe of the Week this week?
Did you see?
We had it was that Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Los,
Would you have a showgirl like from the con, like a con girl?
Yeah, did you see Phoenix? That? Were you watching?
I just saw the picture. I chimed in late.
So
I saw you guys.
Phoenix Animation, right? He came on at the behest of some. He came on the show with Carolina, who was the waitress at Los Ojos Locos, which is a restaurant in Texas.
Yeah, Houston, Texas.
And apparently there's a lot of them. It's a chain. And she was a saucy lifeguard, and she came on and so she came on and couldn't hear us for some reason. I think she just didn't want to be on the show.
She was just making that up. Yeah. She could hear
and
us.
then because Phoenix could hear us completely fine. So yeah, she won because she's a hot Latina. So there you go. It's hard to beat.
Yeah, he sent me her Instagram to pull up for future content on the Babe of the Week.
How long is she gonna go?
We'll see how I can't even. I'm not signed in.
Omer Glitch says it's the Mex American version of Hooters. It's awesome. Yeah, I bet we're gonna go down there next week when we go to the convention.
You guys go on anime series?
Yeah. So, Babe of the Week. I thought her name was Katarina, right?
I thought it was Catalina, but she pronounced it with an accent, and apparently it was Carolina.
Yeah, and I read it because did you see she commented on the video?
And it spelled just like Carolina.
Yeah, and I'm like, Carolina.
Right. And then I was like, there's no way it's Carolina. And then I had to change the language.
Carolina.
In my head.
Yeah, so Babe of the Week here. And if you guys are in Texas, we will be in Houston, Thursday morning, Wednesday night in Texas?
No, it's going to be
Thursday night?
Thursday night.
Late at night, probably.
Yeah, it'll be, depending on what time we wake up.
We'll be at Anime Matsuri. Come and say hi to us.
Oh, look, we're getting a she's cute. In the hardline, people were saying she looked like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty rude.
What?
Yeah.
That was pretty rude.
I have my glasses on, so I can't really make out anything.
She didn't look like Michael Jackson.
Can you zoom in?
She kept saying Shaman, though, which was weird.
She did say Shaman a couple of times. Carolina's from Hollow Earth.
I think Bean Pav lives in Hollow Earth, and he just wishes there was Carolinas there.
Yeah. At least her name wasn't Gasolina. Remember that song?
My wife is listening. She knows how much I hate that song. And then it was on my do not playlist. That was a big song when I got married.
Yeah.
It was on my do not playlist. And my cousin forced the DJ to play that damn song.
That's awesome.
I can't stand that song.
Sumo Authority brings up a good point. So he missed the Hardline show on Monday. He was happy that he did not have to take part in the poll that we had. Did you see what the poll was?
No, what was
it? Was somebody had brought this up. All 4 cameras were on. It was Ace and myself and Sim and Phil.
Yeah.
All the cameras were on. So we were forced to do a cutest hardliner poll. Phil won.
I won.
But it was close.
Before I got my sunburn.
Yeah,
It was the chops.
Yeah. Well, there was a 3% polling error rate in the poll.
3%?
Yeah, it was high. It was up to 3%.
Ace doesn't count. Yeah, that song sucks. All right, we do owe Sumo Bonk.
Yeah.
So let's see. Do we have another bonk here? Hail Sumo.
Ace doesn't count.
Ace counts.
Yeah, he was in the poll.
J. Ryan says, I came to drink milk and bonk, and I'm all out of milk. Hail.
Yes.
How's the heat in Illinois?
Thanks for doxing us.
Eddie, how's the heat out there? Terrible. Actually, today I get to work in AC, but Wednesday I was on the roof.
I hear in Britain they got it harder.
Bad. What? Would they get 89-degree weather?
No, it's supposed to be like 104 over there.
Yeah, they're
like
going
freaking out.
through
They're on fire.
the worst climate change this world's ever seen.
They say
my
like
God.
3% of people in the UK have air conditioning.
Yeah, they go like tip their noses up at us about our air conditioning over here, and then we go, "Hey, it's nice. It's 63 degrees in my house right now."
Yeah.
Don't they also like Europe and Mexico and all the other countries? Don't they like they don't really use ice a lot?
Oh, no, I
for
don't
any
know.
of their beverages. I don't know. I can't drink anything without ice.
That's where I didn't hear that. They're crazy. Those Europeans. There's a reason why we left Europe.
Do tell.
Gabe was saying in San Diego, it's like 76 over there right now.
Yeah, well, I hear San Diego's great all the time.
That's what they say.
Is this your address, Eddie?
What is it?
It says 3326 East LeGrand Avenue, in Chicago, Illinois.
What the hell is that? That's got to be something messed up.
Look that up. It's probably
I'm not looking it
a
up.
manhole or something.
So, speaking of that, so my cousin Melanie used to live in our clubbing days. She had the nicest car, so me and my cousins would go pick her up. We'd take her car. She lived on the 4th floor. First floor was a gay theater, and right next door was like a adult bookshop. And we would bring friends, like, you know, whatever. Hey, we're going out. You want to come? Yeah. And my cousin Robert would always send them in. Hey, go inside there and ask for Melanie. You know, and they'd go in there. There's just pictures of, you know, ungodly stuff in there. And they'd come out all mad. Like she lived on Chicago and Wells.
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
finding anything. We got East Grand Avenue garage. There's no Le Grand.
Maybe it's an alley. Do I look like a homeless man?
Yeah.
I don't
Where's
know.
Atherline live? 45 degrees Celsius in summer down here, bruh. 25 is nothing. Seriously, 25 degrees Celsius?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Like 85 in Houston. That's great.
Yeah, 85 is great. 45 degrees Celsius, it's like 110.
Oh, yeah.
It was 115 when I went to Vegas before.
Shelby says, how's the
Where's the
heat
dry
at 1531 North Kingsbury Street in
Probably
Chicago?
Similar to the other address. you
Was
put.
that 15?
Oh, Australia.
31
Australia doesn't exist.
North
Kingsbury.
Kingsbury Street, Chicago.
We'll give you the Celsius. My phone is in Celsius.
This is
I guess I could have just looked.
Rick's Cabaret.
Was he just looking up like crazy
There we go.
places saying I live there?
Where I'm at right now,
They have an
it's
Instagram.
28 degrees Celsius. And it's fine.
Should we check out Rick's Cabaret? I just saw an Instagram page. Where is it? Rick's Cabaret, Chicago.
Do we want to know what it is?
Let's scroll down here.
Look, if you guys stop eating seed oil so much, the heat
God.
won't affect you.
This is the
as
first
much.
time he's been talking about seed oils.
No. We had a big discussion
Oh my
about
God,
this.
I'm glad I
earlier.
missed
Rick's
it.
Cabaret.
Yeah, there was people. They were asking questions.
Isn't Rick's where the guys on the Howard Stern show used to go? Give a little peek at Rick's here. I don't think this is too racy.
Australian denialist? I've heard tell. I've
Maybe we
seen
shouldn't.
these pictures of
If your kids are
Antarctica from space, and apparently they're fake. So who knows what Australia is? The largest island. Okay.
It's 102 in Tucson. Storm rolled in too. Lovely day to die. Yeah, it sounds not great.
The humidity. It's the humidity that gets you.
You know, I'll take the snow over earthquakes, hurricanes.
Yeah, in Chicago, the worst that we have here is the crime.
I don't know.
It's not even like, we don't have like natural disasters or scorpions, right? Or venomous snakes or
Volcanoes.
bears or volcanoes. We just have the world's longest dormant fault line in southern Illinois that's waiting to kill everybody.
Didn't it go off like
It goes
maybe
off every
15 years
once in a while.
ago?
Yeah, once in a while.
I'm gonna try to. So Otten stuff is live right now. I'm gonna see if I could transfer
Negative
you guys.
30. over anything over 30 Celsius. That's insane. I hate the cold. I'll deal with it, but I just, it's so inconvenient here. You like the 5-foot snow drifts and all this?
I mean,
what are you driving?
No. Well, what's the worst that happens? Oh, well, hey, we're not going to make it into work today. I mean,
that's not how it is at my work.
Oh boy.
Go to work, and then the undercarriage of your car's all rusted out from the salt, and then you get stuck in the snow.
I don't know.
Does anybody know how to redirect videos
I don't know.
to Ott and stuff? I know that.
Dude, look at this. The show more down there.
Where's show more?
It was down at the bottom.
Down here?
Yeah.
Paid promotion, tags, recording. I really got to do this. I know Bancroft made a video
about how to do this.
Yeah, but
here we go. Redirect.
Add redirect.
Yeah, and then you just find a different channel.
Hey, look at this.
Hey.
Nice.
All right, so redirect should work.
I wonder if we could kind of keep that rolling on every stream. You know, like if that could be a setting.
Yeah, that would be cool. Well, I probably would just have to do this every time.
Yeah, maybe.
Since it's set up in StreamYards.
You could put a trailer there also. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, we got an I Like Eddie shirt.
I have that shirt, Eddie.
Angela Curry says, I love Chicago minus Nicole. Yeah,
action.
Henry Beavis, I moved from LA and earthquakes. Wait, go up to the rural Pacific Northwest and wildfires. Yeah, I haven't been to the Pacific Northwest. I hear it's greatly beautiful. And
is this how you spell pinata?
You need a tilde over the end.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's Pinata?
Yeah.
Pinata?
Pinata.
Pinata.
I love Chicago minus the cold. I don't know if you said that already.
Chicago.
YouTube, Eddie, Twitch. Did the Diaz Bros even offer Eddie a nice cold beverage?
No. All we have are these unrefrigerated bottles of Voss.
Yeah, if you like
what?
Voss.
You ever had Voss? It's artesian water from Norway, I think, and it comes in this. Well, you can get it in a plastic bottle if you're some sort of heretic, but the true ones come in glass bottles, and they're very good. I would say if you're somebody like me who drinks like 20 liters of water a day,
you
don't need Voss, right? But if you want, like, I'm going to go after a little refreshing water that doesn't taste like anything gross. It's good.
Might be good. Why? No one said anything about my shirt.
Big Barda?
Oh, yeah, Big Barda.
Yeah.
Nice. Maybe because it's not a CG character. I don't know.
Jack Kirby, though.
It's Kirby.
Test Voss for microplastics, because if they're putting it in glass, right? Because the cap is made out of plastic, all right, but the bottle's made out of glass,
right?
Maybe there's seed oils in there.
What I'm thinking is, like, is it necessary for them to use the glass if the microplastics are already in the water?
I doubt this is microplastics in it. It's not a CG character. Sorry, Phil.
They got you there, Phil.
Yeah, I guess.
So parched.
Hard to talk when you're parched. Am I right, Eddie? All right, guys, go check out CG Vacation. We're going to be wrapping up here, and you don't have to go anywhere. It'll redirect you. The video is going to redirect you to Ott and stuff. So hang tight. And let me see. I thought I had CG Vacation pulled up. We were going to look at it. I guess I. Oh, here it is. Once again, the beautiful pencils by Dale here. The inks by my boy Shelby, who's in the chat. Really killing it on there. And of course, Carl's flatting. So sick. Back the book, everybody. Grab a towel, grab a calendar, and these bad boys will be to you at the end of summer.
BTU?
BTU. B2U.
Oh. I thought you were talking
By the
about air
summer.
conditioning again.
No. We'll see you later. We're going to go get some pizza.
Still no salama. Total fail. Oh,
Heal the chat.
We'll get you something. Don't worry about it. We'll get you.
Hail, guys. We'll see you later.
Take care, guys.
Extra thick!
Let's see. What do we go out on, guys? Oh, we have this. What do we have here? We got the line.
CG.